Edward? Is Captain James going into the city this morning?
Yes, Mrs. Bridges.
Oh. Well, he wants his breakfast prompt, then. Ruby, turn that toast. You know the master doesn't like it too well done.
Yes, Mrs. Bridges.
And for goodness sake, stop snivelling. Have you cleared away our breakfast things yet?
No, Mrs. Bridges, I always do that after I've...
Well, go and do it now. Go on. Oh, give me that. That girl. Carrying on like that. Anybody... I don't suppose she exchanged more than 24 words with her ladyship. The whole of her life.
Toast burning.
Oh, Rose. Oh, Rose. Oh. Any more news, Miss Hudson?
Not since the shipping company telephoned last night, Mrs. Bridges. We must presume that they've perished.
Good morning, Miss Forrest.
Good morning, Mr. Bellamy.
I found those papers that Lord Londonderry has sent. I put them on the table.
Yes, I was just returning them. Do you want...
No, I'll add a personal note at the end.
Yes, sir.
Are all these letters for me?
Yes. I wondered if you would like me to have some printed cards of acknowledgement made.
Acknowledgement?
Of the letters.
No, certainly not. I shall answer them all personally.
Then perhaps I should order some black-edge stationery?
Yes, I suppose so. Thank you.
Father? Good morning, Miss Forrest.
Good morning, Captain Bellamy.
I'm off now, Father. Are you sure you won't join me for lunch in the city?
No, I think I'll have lunch at my club.
All right.
Will you be home for dinner, sir?
Is my father dining at home?
I believe so, sir. The master has not said anything to the contrary.
And I will too.
Very good, sir.
The publishers want an index. I thought that was their responsibility.
Well, would you like me to make out a list of subjects in alphabetical order, and then you could see if it covered the most important points?
Yes, very well.
About the appendixes.
Appendices. The plural of appendix is appendices.
Yes. Well, you did say you would decide which of the correspondence would go in as an appendix.
What?
Perhaps you'd rather not be bothered with that just now.
No, it's got to be done. I want the book out as soon as possible, as a tribute to... I want the book published as soon as possible.
Yeah, Rose.
Thank you, Edward. Contraption. I'd just as soon use a dustpan and brush. All right, I'll manage.
Marconi, Glenn. Oh, thanks. Can you wait? Marconigram, Mr. Hudson. For the master. Whose do you think that could be?
The conversation between Lord Southwold and Mr.
Excuse me,
Shaman
sir.
about the...
It's a marconigram for you.
It's from the White Star Line. We regret to confirm Lady Marjorie Bellamy and Maud Roberts unaccounted for. Presumed drowned. Well, at least we know now.
See, what I can't understand is how a great big ship like that could go down. Not just in a little iceberg.
It was not a little iceberg, Rose. From all accounts, it was nearly as tall as the ship.
Well, what I mean is, it seems so... I mean, we build the biggest ship in the world, and we say, it's so big there ain't anything can make it go down. And then along comes this iceberg.
I believe it was the captain who said even God himself could not sink the ship.
Tempting Providence.
Indeed it was, Mrs. Bridges.
Rose?
Perhaps it may serve to remind us that we live in a transitory world, and that in human affairs nothing is certain.
Thank you, Mrs. Bridges.
What's this?
More tea, please, Mrs. Bridges.
You've had 2 already.
Well, Rose has had 3.
2 cups is quite enough for you. You keep your place, my girl.
Have you heard about the marconigram, sir?
Yes. My father back yet, Edward?
No, sir, not yet.
You're still here.
I've nearly finished. It must be dreadfully annoying for you to hear me tapping away.
No, I like it. The house is so empty.
Yes.
Would you do me a favour?
Well?
Have a glass of sherry with me before you go.
Oh, no, really, thank you.
Please.
I mustn't stay long.
Oh, for goodness sake, leave that beastly typewriting machine and come here.
Don't call it a beastly typewriting machine. It's my good friend. It makes me independent.
Oh, excuse me, sir. Do you know what time the master will be in?
No.
He said he was going to the House of Commons and then dining out.
Dining out?
Mr. Bellamy informed you, miss, that he would be dining out.
Yes, when he telephoned.
If you'd only mentioned it to me, miss, I could have told Mrs. Bridges, and she could have modified her plans for dinner.
I'm sorry, I thought you knew. Oh, dear. You see, he didn't telephone about that at all. It was something about the index, and he just mentioned that he was dining with Lady Marjorie's aunt to break the news to her, and he wouldn't be home before I left. If I'd thought Hudson didn't know, I'd...
Don't worry about Hudson. He's always getting miffed about something.
Yes. I suppose they must all be very upset and unsettled.
Yes, I suppose so.
But I've made fillets de veau Talleyrand the master's favourite. I made it specially to tempt his appetite. I do think he might have let us know.
It seems the master did inform Miss Forrest, Mrs. Bridges, but she didn't think to mention it.
Well, she's not stopping to dinner, I suppose. Perhaps she's got her eye on my best fillets de veau.
To the best of my belief, Mrs. Bridges, Miss Forrest is not staying.
Well, how comes this, then? What's she doing drinking sherry with Captain James?
Tell me, do your parents approve of your working?
Well, since you ask me,
Which you think I shouldn't.
I think they would prefer that I just lived at home.
But you think a woman should be free.
Well, not free, no. I mean, well, everyone has obligations, but the obligations should be reasonable.
And living at home isn't.
Have you ever lived in Wimbledon?
No, I haven't.
Washing Mother's best china for her at-home days, and turning Father's shirt collars and cuffs, and cutting sandwiches with the tennis club teas. Oh, it was all right when I was younger, but...
Now you prefer to be a typewriter.
At some point, someone has got to decide whether the typewriter is the machine or the woman who operates it.
Oh, very good at avoiding questions.
Am I?
What, eh?
No, thank you.
You still haven't answered.
I've forgotten what you asked me.
Whether you always wanted to be, or work, a typewriter.
Well, we all have to compromise, you know. My father, he wanted to be a chartered accountant, but he couldn't afford the training and the examinations.
And what does he do?
Oh, he's an accountant, but not a chartered accountant. He works for a small shipping firm, the Coastal Steamship Company. He's been there 40 years, ever since he was 17. Oh, it is frightening, really,
Frightening?
to have settled for so little. He took the job because it would bring in some money, and it's gone on bringing in some money, but he's never gone beyond that.
Perhaps it's as well not to be too ambitious. My father's ambitious, but being a parson's son, he has a conscience as well. And that makes things difficult for him.
What about you?
Me?
Are you ambitious?
No, I'm nothing much. That's the trouble.
I think you're sweet-natured.
I assure you, I'm no such thing. Does that mean you like me?
I think I've answered quite enough questions for one evening. Good night.
Thank you for keeping me company, Hazel.
Hazel?
Yes, Mother.
I was just beginning to get worried. Where have you been? Is that strong liquor I smell?
I had a sherry before I left.
With your employer?
No,
That wasn't very wise, was it?
no, not with Mr. Bellamy. With Captain Bellamy, his son.
Hazel, I don't think you should see too much of him. You can't be too careful in your position. Well, you'd better get ready for dinner, dear. I told Elsie to bring it in as soon as I rang.
I am sorry I'm late.
And there's an account here of the Titanic inquiry in America.
Yes, Father's been reading to me about it. Do you know they hadn't enough lifeboats for everybody? I think that's dreadful.
My dear, it's a matter of economics. Lifeboats take up a lot of deck space. If they had lifeboats for everyone on board, there wouldn't be any room on deck for the first-class passengers.
No, dear. I suppose not.
Well, they couldn't carry the steerage passengers at the low rates they do unless the first-class passengers were prepared to pay luxury prices. And you can't expect them to do that without luxury conditions. It's all a matter of money.
There's the soup. All right, Elsie. I'm coming.
Well, dear, come along.
I've no wish to intrude, but it occurred to me that you'd need to consider your position.
I haven't really thought about it.
I think you should. You are familiar, of course, with the terms of Lady Marjorie's will, which were to a large extent conditioned by the terms of the marriage settlement.
Yes.
But I wonder if you're fully aware of the consequences of its provisions. The main source of income for yourself and your late wife has been the interest on the £100,000 of the marriage settlement. That, of course, was tied to the children, and is now inherited by James and Elizabeth in equal parts of £50,000.
Yes, of course.
Your own personal income is not large.
I'm aware of that, Geoffrey. Hardly enough to maintain this household as it should be.
No. I'm afraid the inevitable result of marrying into one of the great families is that one tends to
Live beyond one's means. Yes, it was very stupid of me not to have considered. You see, I never thought of it as her money or my money. We always planned our expenditure together, according to our joint means.
Naturally so. In any ordinary marriage, the husband and wife sink or swim together. I'm so sorry. Do forgive me.
I wish to God we had. We are talking about money.
Yes.
But it seems I shall have to consider my future.
Will you continue in politics?
I don't know if I can afford to. At least if I do, I shall be able to follow my own conscience without being hampered by considerations of Lady Southwold's patronage.
Well, I must be on my way. Of course, the lease of this house will be yours. It was made over to you and Lady Marjorie under a deed of gift, so naturally it will now belong to you. So if things do get difficult, you can always sell the house, get rid of your servants, and rent a flat somewhere. So don't be too downhearted, old chap. Goodbye to you.
There have been several matters lately in which I found myself agreeing with the government and differing with my own party. The Parliament Act, Home Rule.
Well, you wouldn't cross the floor.
I thought about it.
Father, you couldn't possibly. What puts you in the company of the hooligans? People like Winston Churchill who are simply out for their own ends.
I know a lot of people dislike Winston.
He's a cad, apart from anything else.
But at least he has the courage of his convictions.
Don't you think you owe something to the people who elected you? And to the family?
I haven't decided anything yet. I just felt I ought to warn you that with the third reading of the Home Rule Bill coming up...
You're not going to vote with the Liberals.
Yes, I probably shall.
Well, I hardly think that Mother would have liked that.
Good morning.
It's Mr. Stalinbrass.
Oh, drat. Come for his money and I haven't got it. Come in, Mr. Stalinbrass.
Morning, Mrs. Bridges.
Good morning, Mr. Stalinbrass. I have your book here. I didn't like to bother the master with it last week. We've had a tragedy in this house, you know.
Yes, indeed, very sad. You've my condolences. She was such a fine lady.
She was indeed, yes. Well, I'll have your money ready for you tomorrow, Mr. Stallenbrass, and send it round. Ruby can take it. Give her something to do.
No hurry, Mrs. Bridges, no hurry at all. How are the chum chops?
Oh, they ate lovely.
And now, what can I send you round today?
Well, the master and Mr. James is going to be out. But if you had a nice bit of brisket, we could have braised beef for our dinner tonight.
Nice piece of brisket, about £6.
Yeah. Oh, well, not too big. £4 would be all right.
4 to 5 pounds, right. Now, how about some nice pork chops for your supper tonight?
Ooh.
Got to keep your strength up, you know, in these sad times.
Oh, all right, Mrs. Sandbrass. 5 nice pork chops.
Pork chops.
Not too fat, mind.
Not too fat, it is. Good day, Mr.
Good
Bridges.
day, Mr. Stallenbrass. Ruby?
No, I must write that out in longhand.
Yes, sir.
Oh, excuse me, sir. You asked to see Mrs. Bridges' housekeeping books.
Oh, yes, husband. Put them on the desk, will you? I'll attend to them later.
Very good, sir.
Oh, Mrs. Bridges, just look at this sheet. Captain James must have put his foot right through it. I have to put on a new one.
You'll have to do that sides to middle.
You don't know when Miss Thorpe's coming, do you? There's an awful lot of sewing up there.
Her ladyship usually writes... Used to write to her when she wanted to.
Yes. Oh, I'm going to put it in the rag bag. I ain't sleeping on sides to middle sheets. Oh, Mrs. Bridges.
Eh?
You're getting ever so short on lump sugar and tea.
Oh, all right. I'll ask Mr. Hudson to get the key of the big store cupboard from the master.
There. Miss Forrest. Would you please type that and send it to the Times?
Yes, Mr. Bellamy.
Old Lady Southwell wanted a memorial service in Westminster Abbey, but I'm sure my wife would have preferred her own parish church. Oh, these letters can have the card of acknowledgement.
Very well.
These, I'm afraid, I must answer with my own hand.
Lady Marjorie must have been greatly loved.
Yes. Yes. Oh, but Heavens, at that time I must fly. I have a meeting at the House.
Yes. It's an important day today, isn't it? The third reading of the Home Rule Bill.
Are you interested in politics?
Only since I've been working for a Member of Parliament. You know,
Yes?
Doesn't matter.
You're very cautious, Miss Forrest.
I don't mean to be.
What were you going to say?
It's just that I never realised that members of Parliament were real people before.
Well, if by real you mean fallible, I'm afraid we're a great deal too real. Especially when confronted with a problem like Ireland.
Will you vote for Home Rule?
Oh, yes, I think so.
My father says that if there was an Irish Parliament, the Catholics would treat the Protestants unjustly and bring in laws which were unfair to them.
Just as in the past, we have treated the Catholics unjustly.
Yes. I suppose so.
Strange the capacity of human beings to make each other unhappy when there is so much inescapable misery in the world.
Yes. Very strange.
Miss Forrest, I'm very grateful for all you've done these past days. It meant a great deal to me.
Thank you, Mr. Bellamy.
I wonder, would you do me a favour? The tradesman's books are on the desk. Would you see Mrs. Bridges and give her the money to settle them?
Well...
There's a cash box in the right-hand drawer of the desk. I have the key here. I shan't be back again until late tonight. Thank you very much.
You rang, miss?
Yes. Mr. Bellamy will be out to lunch and to dinner.
So I understand, miss. The master did mention that he would be taking luncheon at the house and would be dining there as well.
Mr. Hudson?
Yes, miss?
I wonder, would you ask Mrs. Bridges to come up, please?
Mrs. Bridges?
Yes. Mr. Bellamy asked me to see her about the tradesmen's books.
Perhaps you would like me to give the money to Mrs. Bridges so that she can settle the accounts.
No, thank you. I think I would prefer to see her myself.
Very well, miss.
There seems to be a mistake in the addition here.
Oh?
The bills seem higher this week and last than before. Well, chump chops, they are expensive.
Lady Marjorie never grudged good quality meat for the kitchen.
No, of course not. Well, £5 will cover it.
Oh, yes.
There, Mrs. Bridges. And perhaps you could let me have the change in a day or two.
If I might have the key of the large store cupboard, miss.
Store cupboard?
I'm getting low on tea and sugar. I also want some tinned salmon. I think the master keeps the key in there now.
Perhaps you'd like me to come down with you?
That will not be necessary. I know you have your work to do. I will get the stores out and return the key to the master.
Perhaps you could return it to me. Mr. Bellamy won't be back till very late tonight.
Cheek! I'd better take the things out of the store cupboard. I don't trust you, Mrs. Bridges.
She never said that, did she?
She implied it. Oh, Rose, I shall want some more Demerara sugar. Oh, that is, of course, if Miss has no objection. Oh. Going through my books. This is too expensive, that's too expensive. Don't you like to pay our wages and cut a few shillings off them?
Well, I don't think the master should have asked her. It's not right, putting her in Lady Marjorie's place.
Now, Rose, it's not for us to criticise.
Yes, but...
I'm sure we all want to make things as easy as we can for the master in this sad time.
Well, I think Miss Forrest is trying to take over, and I don't think it's right.
Have you had your dinner?
Yes, thank you, Mother.
It's really not fair, you know, expecting Elsie to keep your dinner hot every night.
Mother, it was only twice. 3 times.
Why were you late tonight?
I had to help Mr. Bellamy with the letter of condolences for Lady Marjorie's death, and then the arrangements for the memorial service, and 1 or 2 household things.
Household? Do you mean to say you've been working in the house?
Oh, no, Mother, nothing like that. It's just there were the tradesmen's books to see to, and 1 or 2 accounts in the desk I thought ought to be settled.
But that wasn't what you were employed for, dear, was it?
Well, no.
I think you should be careful in your situation. I mean, a young woman going out to strange houses doing typewriting for anyone who asks her.
Well, I never liked it. Never.
I know how these aristocratic families take advantage. You don't have to be unpleasant about it. Just say very calmly and firmly, I'm sorry, but that wasn't what I was engaged for. They'll think all the more of you.
Of course they will. Otherwise they'll just encroach and encroach. And before you know where you are, you'll be scrubbing the kitchen floor.
Oh, Mother, it isn't like that. Lady Marjorie has died very suddenly, and the household
And you
is all...
can't take her place, dear. And you shouldn't try.
I remember the first time that ever she spoke to me. It was at Southwold. She was out riding. My father was opening the gate to her and I went out to open. It can't have been more than 5. She leant down from her horse and said, "You must be little Rose." And I remember that clear as anything.
I mind well my first meeting with her ladyship, when I was a raw young lad from Scotland. She was no older than I was, and I was able to do her some slight service. She'd got her dress muddy when Lady Southwold had guests, and I helped her to get up by the back stairs before anyone saw her. She said to me, "You must be the new footman." I forgot myself, and I said, "Aye, I'm that." Whereas what I should have said was, "Yes, my lady." She smiled and said, "I hope you're not too homesick for Scotland." There's not many young ladies of her age who would have considered the feelings of a servant.
I always think of her as she looked when I first saw her when she come here as a young bride. She had on a pink hat with feathers in it. And she and the master came here after their honeymoon. Mr. Hudson had us all lined up in the hall. Do you remember, Mr. Hudson?
I do.
And you said, "May I make so bold as to wish your ladyship and the master every happiness in your new home?" And her ladyship said, "I hope you will all think of it as your home too. I'm sure we're all going to be very happy." Ruby, see who that is?
Who on earth can that be at this hour? Edward, you better go with her.
Yes, Mr. Hudson.
Miss Roberts!
You decided to vote with the government.
Yes, James. I had to follow my conscience. Your mother would have understood that. I'm sorry.
No. It's I who should apologize. I should never have said what I did.
You heard about Roberts?
Yes, Edward told me. Why wasn't she on the list?
Well, she was picked up by the Carpathia in a state of shock, and they couldn't discover her name.
Well, where's she been?
They put her in a hospital in New York, and when she was well enough, she begged to be sent back to England. Apparently, she made her way straight off the ship and then came here. I suppose this is the only home she's got.
What will you do with her?
I've no idea. I've got to see her this morning.
Well, at least we shall know a bit more.
Yes.
And there was this great noise, like 1,000 trains letting off steam, and I said, "My lady, they say we ought to go on deck," and her ladyship said, No, it's much too cold on deck, Roberts. I'm going to sit in the gymnasium. Then the stewardess said, you've got to wear your life belts. And I said, I don't want to wear that nasty, bulky thing. And her ladyship said, yes, Roberts, of course you must wear it. Help me into mine, and you put on yours.
Mrs. Bridges.
Then her ladyship sat with Lord Southwold and the young Lady Southwold in a wicker chair in the gymnasium. It got very quiet. Her ladyship said, Hugo, go and find out what's happening and see if we can go back to bed. And his lordship came back and said we've got to get into the boats. So we went out on deck. Everyone was running about, and there was a little girl crying, and her ladyship said, "What's the matter, little girl?" And the little girl said, "I can't find my mother." And her ladyship said, "I'll help you to find her." And her ladyship gave me a jewel case and said, "Keep this for me, Roberts." She took hold of the little girl's hand and went away. I never saw her again. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Where?
It's here, Miss Roberts. We put it here whilst you had your tea.
I want to go.
How did you come in to get into a boat, Miss Roberts?
There's an officer and two sailors, and they said you've got to get into the boats. And I said, no, I must wait for my lady. But they picked me up, threw me into the boat, lowered into the water, and rowed away. There weren't more than 15 people in the boat, and I said, no, we must go back for my lady. But they said, no, if we go near the ship when it goes down, we'll go down too. And they kept rowing away.
Couldn't you have made them go
I tried to. I said, we must go back for my lady. There was a lady in the boat next to me, and she said, are you mad, woman? If we go back, we'll be killed. And she said to the sailors, keep rowing, and they kept rowing away.
Did you see the Titanic go down, Miss Roberts?
There was a great roar, like it was a football ground, and then there was a crash and a lot of smoke, and then there was like it was a great black finger pointing down into the sea, and it went down and took my lady with it.
Mr. Bellamy asked me to make a list of Lady Marjorie's children.
I suppose they need it for probate.
Yes. I'm sorry.
Hmm?
Well, it can't be very pleasant for you to see someone going through her personal things. It can't be. I wanted to do it when Miss Roberts wasn't here, so I waited till she went downstairs to have her tea.
No, don't worry. I'd rather it was you than anyone else.
Thank you. She left lists, you know, of everything she took with her and what she left behind and where it is. It's as though she wanted to make everything as easy as possible for everyone.
She always did. I'm just going to change. I'm going out to dinner. I wish I was having dinner with you.
What are you doing here?
Oh, Miss Roberts. Mr. Bellamy asked me to go through Lady Marjorie's things.
It's my job. Her things are mine. I look after them.
Yes, of course. There was a sable stole on the list. Is this...
Give that to me. Lord Southwold gave that to her ladyship for her 25th anniversary.
Miss Roberts, I wonder...
What are you doing here? You've got no business here in my ladyship's room. Go away, go away.
Hazel, are you ready, dear?
Yes, Mother.
Well, did you speak to Mr. Bellamy? Huh? About him asking you to do menial tasks?
You know, Mother, I've learned something since I've been working at Eaton Place. The people who live there and the people who work there, sometimes they're snobbish and ridiculous. But they do care about each other. I think that's more important than standing on your rights. We must hurry, Mother.
It's all right, my lady. I'll look after your things just as I promised I would. This is your Ascot dress. I'll hang it up again for you. What do you want?
Just come to do the room, Miss Roberts.
Go away.
Here, I'll give you
Will
a
you
hand
not
with that.
Nobody touches my ladyship things with me. Nobody. Go away. Come in.
Miss Forrest hasn't checked the contents of the jewel case yet. She thought...
I think it should be put in the bank as soon as possible, and if you let me have a list of the contents.
Yes, I'll see to that. Oh, Hudson, would you fetch your ladyship's jewel case here?
Yes, sir. Would Sir Geoffrey care for a glass of Madeira, sir?
Oh, no, thank you. I can only stay a moment. I had some news which I thought might please you.
Oh, sit down.
Lady Southwold has a number of shares in a large tobacco company of which Hugo Southwold was on the board. His directorship is now, of course, vacant, and she wondered whether you'd care to have it.
Well, that is...
Lady Southwold would make over to you a substantial proportion of her shares, and in addition you would receive quite a handsome director's fee.
Well, that is very generous of her.
Lady Southwold realized that you might find yourself in some financial embarrassment, and she thought this might help.
It will indeed.
I have some papers here which you might care to glance through at your leisure, and if I have your agreement in principle, I can draw up the necessary documents, and perhaps you'd call at my office one day next week. The income involved should be more than enough to take care of the upkeep of this house.
Well, this is a great weight off my mind.
Lady Southwold was rather distressed to hear that you voted with the government last week. She felt it reflected upon the honor of the family for one of its members.
I'm not exactly a member of the family.
Oh, come, Richard. If you were not a member of the family, Lady Southwold would hardly be offering you financial assistance.
Let's get this clear. Is it a condition of these shares and this directorship that I should always vote with the Conservative Party?
Well, if you wish to put into words something which I
do.
Then I must say that a certain loyalty is customary in such cases.
Then I'm afraid I must refuse.
I think you should take longer to consider this. After all, it would make you financially independent.
Yes, but not politically.
Well, you could remain in politics and use your influence as you thought right, as long as you voted with the party. After all, this situation might never happen again.
A member of Parliament's vote is his only independent source of power. He should never surrender it to anyone, least of all his mother-in-law. Please tell Lady Southwold I'm very grateful for her kind offer, but the terms are unacceptable.
And you'll let me have a list of that jewelry tomorrow?
Yes. Edward, where's Hudson?
Upstairs, I think, sir.
Well, would you like to wait until we...
No. If you just post it to me.
Yes, very well. Hudson! Edward, what's this disturbance here? Hudson, what is going on up there?
Sorry, sir. It's Miss Roberts. We're having trouble. Her ladyship's jewel case. She refuses to part with it.
You shan't have it. You shan't have it.
Robert, will you please control yourself? Quiet.
I'm sorry, sir. Perhaps a bed with
Go away. You're not going to have it. You're not going to have it. You're not going to have it.
Robert, I am glad you're here. We need your help. Lady Marjorie left a list of her jewellery, and you're the only one who can tell us whether it's all there or not. Lady Marjorie left a spare key with the master, and she wanted you to open the jewel case. Now, I have the list and the key. I wonder, would you open the case for us?
Well, that's what her ladyship wanted.
Yes, it is. Now, Rose will hold the case steady for you. Won't you, Rose?
Yes, I will, miss.
Lady. My lady. I tried to save her. I tried to save her.
Of course you did.
I tried to.
Robert. Oh, Robert. It's all right, Robert.
Would you care for a cup of coffee, Miss Forrest?
Oh, yes, please, Mr. Hudson.
Just Hudson, miss. Would you care for it in here or in the morning room?
In here, please.
Very good, miss. Rose, in here, if you please.
Thank you, Rose.
Excuse me, miss. Do you think you could write and ask the sewing woman to come next week? Only there's an awful lot of sheets and that need mending.
Yes. Very well, Rose.
Thank you, miss.
All right, Rose?
Of course, Mr. Hudson.